Good afternoon, YouTube. This is me, all the way George Page, coming to you live on YouTube. Well, last night was UFC 262. And from all adages, I said before, I think after 261, there was going to be some disappointing pay-per-views, and this was kind of one of them. I most definitely felt like this was going to be one of the biggest disappointing pay-per-views. You know, Michael Chandler, he didn't come. He came up kind of short. Tony Ferguson, brother, you need to go ahead and retire. I mean, you're done. I think I think the curse of tough fighter is starting to climb up on him now. So forget about even get a shot at Khabib. But anyway, there was like three women fights on the card. The first there was Gina Mazzani versus Priscilla Cachoeira. I didn't really care about that one. Another was it was like it was more like kind of almost the equivalent of the female version of the main card, you might say, for the females. That was Caitlin, the blonde fighter Chikagian, versus Viviana Azarujo, and that didn't go off as well as people thought it was gonna go. I was thinking Caitlyn was gonna get spanked and sent home to go ahead and start her family. But I think the certain people are kind of happy the blonde fighter won. You know, but the fight I was really more concerned about was between Antonina La Pantera, the Panther, Shevchenko versus KK Lee. I mean, oh, sorry, excuse me, excuse me. If you're fed offended, so I don't care. KJB Lee, and it was just pretty much was just a whole lineup for the flyweight division. And many of these women are, with the reception of Antonina, are just food for Valentina. Anyway, let's talk about for a minute, like I said, about Andrea Lee. We all know about her situation. Is her husband abused her, and that's a bad thing. No woman should be abused. But this thing is that her husband has a very, very shady past. An ex-cop that murdered a man. Also, he joined as you know, if you're in prison, especially if you're white, you're gonna have to, you have to make a choice. You can either be a dependent or you join a certain group. So I understand that, but the fact is, this man did not never denounce his racist background. He should have hidden his tattoo a long time ago. His wife, she was young and got with this man, and she just has, I feel sorry about her. But the fact is, she should have known better who she got with and what the situation was. But that's not a here or there. But anyway, let's go on with this. But anyway, the fight was going pretty good I think for INT for a good while. But you know, um, KGB, was stepping up a little bit, and she gave a fight. This was a fight that was probably going her way, but Antonina, being the smart fighter she is, and she used her skill set. She's being a Muay Thai fighter, and she used her Muay Thai skills in this fight by using the Muay Thai clinch and attacking the body and with knees. But it came to the groundwork, and that was the problem with Antonina. Her groundwork just needs some work, and we all know she'll never leave. We'll have other fighters who have problems and struggles. They will often go to other camps, and Antonina's not gonna ever leave her sister and Pavel. She's with Pavel. That's her husband, and she'll never leave them unless they bring somebody into the family, help her work on our ground game, specifically who's just a BJJ specialist. And the sad part is, right second round, Antonina gets put into a nasty arm bar. I mean, we're looking at the position she's being held in. I mean, oof, I think she needed. I think if I was Antonina, I think I came a couple of showers where, how where Angelique got her at. But it's just, it's just this is just her third loss in UFC, and this is the thing is, Antonina shouldn't be fighting somebody this high ranked. This is the she fought, even though she fought someone like Roxana Modafferi, Roxanne was still ranked. She fought someone like Kagan, who was the number one contender, who her sister beat, but still, you can't say, and then she fights KJB Lee, who's, you know, who's still even in the top 10. But like I said, Antonina, you know what? I'm people. You can't compare Antonina to her sister. Valentina is just she is multi-talented. And Antonina, she's talented too. She's a great Muay Thai fighter, and her skill sets is not as like her sister. And I know she's. It's the thing is it's hard to live up to a shadow of, especially this is your younger sibling shadow you're living in. And you know what? This is just a setback for her. I think she should have went against an opponent that was not as high ranked. Somebody maybe a Macy Barber or Talia Santos would have been a better opponent. Remember Talia Santos, she uh, she was supposed to fight Roxanne Modafferi, but Roxanne had surgery and she couldn't fight. I think this was maybe I don't know. You see, they like to push people as possible prospects. I mean, her last fight with Vivian, with not with Erlitzky was pretty good fight because Erlitzky was his rank as high compared to the others. She was still climbing up on the ladder, so that was a fair fight for her. But like I said, I like the Shevchenko sisters. I like Valentina, and I like her. No, no, no. Kristen, I love the Shevchenko sisters. I love Valentina. I love Antonina. They're great people inside and out. And to Antonina, this is just a side. Just another drawback. I mean, take some time. I think that they're saying that the armbar would probably maybe really she might have hurt her shoulder or something, or maybe pulled, but I hope it's not too bad. Maybe take some time. Maybe think about your future in MMA. If you want to stay in, that's good. If you're not, that's okay also. You want to go back to Muay Thai, maybe, build your brand there. That's good. That's great. Muay Thai is where you are a specialist at. Because like I said, you're not like your sister. And I wish people start. I know the BJ out there, BJs and all the other Shevchenko haters and all that. You know, we got to realize Antonina is not Valentina, and even though she is a great martial artist in her own right, she's not her sister. But I'm hoping she really doesn't take this as it's just one of these things that happens in the sport, and I hope she can bounce back and recover. So anyway, KKK Lee, yes, what? Forget the KGB, KKK Lee. You got this state execution. Your ass got state execution by winning this fight. Because if you lost this fight, we all know you are on the verge of being cut. They just cut Jillian Kish, and Jillian Kish, you should took your shitty suit and sold it. You would have made some money and probably took care of yourself. You would have probably paid for the next 4 camps after that. So you got to stay at execution. But the next opponent you gonna face, you might have to. You're not gonna make it. I think there's a good chance she might have to face Jennifer Maya. There's a good chance she might have to face probably now since Caitlin Chikagian just won her fight, probably Caitlin Chikagian, or maybe face the winner between JoJo Calderwood or Meth Head Murphy. That's the possibility, because so that's just it's up there what's gonna be happening to her. So anyway, like I said, I'm not a fan of KK Lee, but like I said, I'm gonna be a good sport. I'm gonna say congratulations, racist. You just won. You beat a Shevchenko, but not the little sister, and you don't got a chance against your sister. So say your prayers, and good luck to you. Not. This your man always George page. Don't like, subscribe, don't subscribe. I'm out.